Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Grandia 2. Let's see if the gates to Lilligway City are open. And they appear to be.
Oh my goodness, are you alright?
Hey, no son of mine.
What is the matter? Where does it hurt?
I'm hungry.
Ah, this is a problem easily remedied. I'm sure we have something to eat. Please, a moment.
Oh.
Is the boy sick?
Young miss, please do not give him any food. It is too much of a temptation.
What do you mean?
The people of this town cannot eat normal food even if they wanted to. They can only bear that disgusting Arum root.
I do not understand. What do you mean they cannot eat?
Elena, don't talk to strangers. Besides, they could be diseased. Wow, Ryudo.
If so, we must help them.
She does have magic for curing status ailments. Some status ailments, at least.
I'm hungry. I can't stand it anymore. If we have to keep eating only Arum root, we're going to die.
Yeah, you do need a balanced diet.
Shut up! You ask for too much. Here, eat this. Ugh. Ugh. It's no use. I can't eat it either.
Dear, let's leave this town. We could try starting to farm somewhere.
But we don't know if we will be able to eat even if we leave this town. I'm sorry. We will manage somehow.
Just barge in on this into this house.
What exactly is going on in this town?
You must be travelers. You ought to leave this town, quickly.
What is your difficulty? I serve Lord Grannis, and I may be of some small help. The people in this town have lost their sense of taste.
I mean, if you've lost a sense of taste, I've been there. I had COVID, and I lost my sense of taste for a week. It actually kind of means that you kind of eat anything you want, even things that you hate. Not that I had anything around that I hated, but let me tell you, texture made a big difference. I ate a lot of popcorn because I could actually still taste the texture, shall we say.
Their sense of taste? Thanks to the Skyway, this town was once a bustling trade center. My husband had been working on the Skyway. The work was hard, but the pay was good, so we were never at want for anything. But just 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sand or rocks.
No. Eating sand or rocks would be like eating sand or rocks. I mean, I guess eating ice might be kind of like eating rocks, but then again, it melts. I don't think there's any actual food that would be like eating sand or rocks.
Soon we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that we were only sick, but before we knew it, everyone in town was suffering.
The only thing we could eat was the Arum root, which was tasteless to begin with. But now, no matter how much we eat, we never even begin to get full.
This feels like a curse.
I've never heard of a disease that makes you lose your sense of taste.
I have!
How about you, Ryudo?
It doesn't work this way, though. Ask Elena. She doesn't seem to have much taste in anything, bonnets included.
Maybe this town is somehow cursed. I don't remember anyone doing anything against the will of Lord Grannis. You must be miserable. I wish there was something I could do.
You worked on the Skyway, right? How do we catch a lift?
In the center of town, you'll find the mansion of Mr. Gaydon. Manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I doubt he'll help you.
Mom and Dad are always quarreling these days. They argue over whether or not we should leave town. It's all my fault. I get sick and collapse sometimes, and they argue over me. You have not caused this. Please do not ever assume you are at fault. There is evil at work here, but you are not to blame.
There's a rumor that if you leave this town, you'll be able to taste food again. I wonder, isn't there some other way?
Why? Are you not able to leave this town? If you could eat good food again, your child would regain his health.
This is the only town where my skills are needed. If I were to give up my job here, we wouldn't be able to afford the food anyway.
I've got no other choice, Elena. Let's go find that Gaiden guy.
But...
Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing you. Are you in a hurry? For Gaiden's house, go towards the back of town.
Ever since our taste for food went bad, we've only been able to eat this tasteless Arum root.
See, that's not like losing your sense of taste. That's like everything tasting bad. Also, I like that the lanterns, they're obviously fed by some kind of oil. There's like a bucket up there. There's a giant barrel, like an oil barrel in the inn.
We're making do, but it's not very nutritious for our poor weak son, so he's been getting progressively worse. Is there really a disease that makes any kind of food taste like sand? I've never heard of such a thing. No, the doctor says it isn't even a disease. Its cause is still unknown.
Maybe it's all the friggin' oil you have around here. That's Engineer's house.
Man, I'm hungry. Why doesn't this high-tech town build a machine to dispel the food curse? A machine to dispel the curse? Is such an invention possible? Of course it is. All things are possible with the right financial backing. Excuse me, I noticed you sitting there. Is something the matter? You look as if you are in pain.
Oh, no, I'm okay. I was going to start working, but I got so hungry I couldn't move.
This is not a laughing matter, you know. You'll wear yourself out if you push yourself too hard.
Yeah, but I can't stop working. If I do that, I'll earn less. And I can't afford to earn less, you understand?
Everyone else is having a hard time not eating, but not me. They say, Ellie, what's your secret? Hee hee, they'll see. Ellie, is that your name? Will you tell me the secret, Ellie? I don't think like them others. I'm precious.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. House 4, alright. Let's see what we got here. No one? Okay, no one's here. It's an odd block of stone there. There's another house. House 1.
Ugh, not Arum root again. Ugh, I can't stand this stuff anymore.
If it's that bad, why do you even bother to stick around? Get the hell out of here if you're so unhappy.
Are you nuts? We're making money hand over fist. I'm not leaving because of some bad food.
I mean, if you die, then what good is your money? Hmm? 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 Hmm?
I miss having good food. Just thinking about it makes my mouth water.
So why haven't you split by now?
Why, my appetite for money is just as strong, and there is money to be made in this town.
Hey, Geohound, there's not much call for your kind in this town. The only people making money here are us engineers. Unless you have some sort of technical skill, you'd best move along.
Breaking a man's neck in 5 places requires some technical skill. But I've already got work to do. Shame. Oh, that's the Skyway station. I thought that was just more town. We'll come back to that.
The excellent transportation is what got this place started as a trading town. Can't have a marketplace without good transport.
By transport, you mean the Skyway, don't you? It's true, other towns don't have that.
Heh, not just the Skyway. We've got other great transportation too. The monorail, for instance.
I want to ride it. I haven't ridden a monorail in a while. What's going on over here? Do you want to see Gaydon? He's a very busy man. Then we'll be real quick like. You work for Gaydon? Where's his house anyway? Oh, it's right over there. And what's this all about? Something lucrative, eh?
Depending on how you want to look at it.
That's Gaydon's house. We'll wait on that.
Isn't this great? It's been so long since folks have come here. Lately, people have been only leaving. Yes, it looks as though quite a lot of people have left since the last time I was here. Is this so? Perhaps it is because they are unable to eat. There must be something that we can do.
I'm sure there is. I want this little turtle thingy.
They're eating well again today. Look, those critters are eating sand. They just don't care. You mean those turtles? Oh, wow. I've never heard of any animal that eats sand. Actually, what they're really eating are tiny insects that live in the sand. We've always known them as Lilligway sand turtles. They're one of Lilligway's big attractions. Funny, while we cannot eat, those turtles are having a feast.
Alright, that's house 2.
We're getting weaker and weaker with every passing day from eating that Arum root. It is even harder on the elderly and the kids. I thought it might help if I developed some sort of tranquilizer to numb the hunger, but I couldn't come up with anything.
Oh, I see. Well, there sure is a lot of sorry but nuts here. I believe your preparation method is rather odd.
I don't think a tranquilizer is what you need. That's Gabe's house. That is 2. There's supposed to be a 3 somewhere. Oh, that's it.
How did it come to this? I thought things would start looking up when Gaydon became the Skyway manager.
Call me crazy, but have you considered leaving? I know it may sound radical and all, but at least you could eat again.
I've been thinking of leaving, but my husband can't practice his skills anywhere else. It would be asking too much of him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if a bunch of you all left at once, you'd be able to find something to do.
These pillars are a real nuisance. I get hungry just looking at them. Not just hungry, I get angry.
Oh, angry. Crazy old lady.
These pillars must be part of some ancient ruin.
I was wondering about that. So that goes up there. I think the church is up there. That's the engineer's house. Yes.
This town has been blessed by Grannis, so they say at least. Long ago, a church was at the town center. Nowadays, the father and the other priests are to be found at the place upon the hill. I suppose it's to be expected. I do not understand. Why is this to be expected?
No, we talked to you already. Okay, nothing there. Let's go up to the church. Why not? Big open area.
Ma, you're an unusual sight. It's been so long since anyone has needed anything from the church.
What are you doing here? Praying to Grannis?
I don't think so. I got tired and passed out while working. When I woke up, here I was.
Lilligway Church upstairs. Ooh. Ooh, I like this room. That is a nice room. That is an amazing bookshelf. Very hard to get the top books off, though.
Ah, my dear travelers, I'm terribly sorry, but I must attend to that man over there, so will you please come back another time?
The father seems quite busy. Let's come back later. Yes, we should come back later when the story requires us to do so.
Alright, I guess we'll go talk to... There is, like, a haze? I don't know if that's just... if that's intentional to make it, like, appear polluted or what. Like, it would make sense if that was to make it appear polluted. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Good lord.
Delicious, delicious. Well, well, I haven't seen you around here. Something I can do for you?
What is up with your eyes? And really everything. I heard that you aren't letting anyone on the Skyway. I'm here to change your mind.
Yes, we're not letting anyone on right now. This is a vital time for business. Carrying people drops our efficiency.
I'll make it worth your while.
Ah, I didn't notice you had a sister with you. You must be headed to Grandia's Cathedral, hmm? Well, more business.
How much do you want?
10,000 gold pieces should cover my costs.
Deal. Let's go.
Ah, not so quickly, my friend. The last tram is already left. But do not fret, another will be available come tomorrow.
Can't leave today, huh? Well, then...
Obviously, you can still stuff yourself with food. Why do you not share your secret with the townsfolk?
Elena, hush.
A strange thing to say, my sister. Do you imply that my health is something less than virtuous? That I should suffer as well?
That's quite the conclusion that you're jumping to. Also, I just noticed that he has a painting of himself under what I assume is the Skyway, and it's signed. I see 2 exclamation marks. I can't read it. It's got a message on it or something, I should say.
Well, no.
You can answer him appropriately by saying, no, you're leaping to conclusions. It's not what I said. I said, why are you not sharing your secret with everyone else so that they don't suffer? Big difference, dink. Pretty sure he's responsible.
Yeah, but I too am troubled by this cause. My employees are all stricken, which is hardly good for business, and with no cure.
Is that so? Even then, I'm amazed you can eat so much.
Perhaps the others have sinned before Grandis. Perhaps I alone remain blessed. Who can fathom the mind of God? Ah, delicious. Dear sister, you smell quite nice. Were you aware that smell and taste are interrelated?
What?
He seems healthy enough, although I do question his taste in women.
How can you remain so smug and impertinent while the others starve about you?
I would watch my words were I you. I pay my workers generously. This problem is none of my doing. The townfolk would do well to thank me for seeing to bring prosperity to this town.
His model looks like he's wearing glasses, but his portrait does not.
How could such a thing have happened?
Indeed, this town was known by many to have been touched by the hand of Grandis.
Or maybe he is wearing glasses. Yeah, there is a line connecting, like, the corner of his eye to his ear. Yeah, I guess he is wearing glasses.
Perhaps he does not wish to soil his hand any further, but I am no expert. You should inquire within the church outside of town. Oh, but my, you do smell fine, my dear sister. A sweet and delicious peach.
No, no, no. Oh, there's only one villain who can say a mupash. Tomorrow, then. This guy stuffs his face nonstop. I've seen pigs feed more gracefully. Has he really been eating all of this time?
Delicious. Oh, my. Whenever I see you, you look so yummy. I mean, pretty.
Please respect my wishes and do not look at me like that.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm beginning to suspect what's going on here.
What a disgusting man.
I wouldn't know.
That Gaydon's appetite is incredible. It's almost unnatural.
You think it might be unnatural? I'm thinking it might be unnatural. Thinking he might have taken everyone's taste for himself in some way.
But I'm more worried about the money we have to pay tomorrow.
He's working us. We'd better start digging in our couches for change. Why don't we just waste him? That's why I like you, Sky. Always thinking.
Ryudo, like it or not, we do have a sister in our party. But Ryudo, we have to do something for these townspeople.
I have a feeling that wasting him would probably do that. Do something for them.
If they are really blessed by Lord Grannis, how could this happen to them? Like that man said just now, we should ask the father at the church.
Are we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral or not? We don't have time for your church girl routine.
This town, everything, it is terrible. I just cannot ignore those in need.
Look, Princess, we don't need any more trouble than we already have.
Please, Mr. Ryudo. We cannot leave until tomorrow anyway. What's wrong with just going to the church?
I mean, I was just there. Shut your damn yap, kid. This is not a stroll to the altar. And we're not in the bloody church choir. I'm sick of all this.
I'm sorry, but still.
Don't be so quick to apologize. Come on, let's find the church. I mean, I was there. Let's see what's at the Skyway station. Another one of my competitors left town today. I can't believe it. Lucky me.
Is that so? Was it because he had nothing to eat except arum root?
Arum root? That stuff tastes awful, but I eat it. It fills my stomach. It don't kill me, so I've got no problem with it.
Okay. Weirdo.
Have you talked with Gaydon? If you have, I won't say a word. In any case, you guys are a nuisance. Till we reach your destination, sit down and shut up.
How fast do you think I could cut this guy's tongue out? We're not even on the ship yet. Hi, birdie. Okay, we have limited ranges of motion for the camera.
So you talked with Gaydon, everything worked out? That's great and all, but unfortunately the last transport for the day is already left. You'll have to return tomorrow.
Gah, whatever. Elena, do you need to go do some of that praying? Come on, I'll take you to the church.
Yes, I would like that. Thanks, Ryudo. Thanks for coming with me.
I don't know, what is this here? This looks like a transport.
I just heard from Gaydon. He says you can ride the Skyway tomorrow. Can't believe it. You guys are so lucky. These days, only the Skyway crew and the engineers get to ride. And maybe some livestock. Oh, we are being treated as livestock, but I guess we should be grateful that we get to board.
Keep changing his voice. Okay, can't get over to the other side. Alrighty. I guess we'll head back and go to the church. That is up here. Get caught on a vertex. Get in the door.
May I help you, my dear travelers?
Father, we've come with a question.
Ah, I see that you too are one who serves Lord Grannis.
Father, what has happened to this town, to these people?
This is a question that troubles me as well. I do not know what has befallen us. Some say that the face of Lord Grannis has turned from us, but still, I do not believe it.
Yes, I have heard this tale. There are those in town who say they have lost the blessing of Grannis.
Pretty unreliable for a deity. If you want to keep your job as Supreme Overlord, you should keep your naughty nice list straight.
Ryudo!
And I don't quite get this blessing stuff. That one lard butt looked pretty damn blessed to me. About 200 pounds more blessed than anyone else around here.
Ah, you must mean Mr. Gaydon. He too has changed. He was once a good man, loved by all, but then he began to change, began to become obsessed with wealth and riches, and with nutrition as well. And as I recall, this occurred roughly around the same time that our current misfortunes befell us.
People deal with depression differently. Some sleep, others write, others suck food down their throats like garbage chutes.
But what would that have to do with the townspeople not being able to eat? Father, forgive my companion's lack of tact, but I too wonder why this town is known to be blessed by Grannis.
Of course, please, go upstairs. You will see the truth for yourselves from above.
Alrighty. Let's go take a look.
Please, look. You can see the whole town from here.
Blinded by the light. I mean, we did kind of get this look when we came into town. Are those doors there? In the ground?
Those pillars, they look to be part of a single ruin.
They are said to be the ruins of a temple. They were severely damaged when the town was rebuilt, but Mr. Gaydon says that they're still not sufficiently destroyed.
I see. So this town was built on the ruins of an old temple of Grannis. That is why this town is blessed. But those pillars have a strange shape, as if there was something in the center.
As if something were buried.
Now that you mention it, I've heard of an excavation at the base of the pillars. The pillars run deep, too deep to be removed.
I'm not liking what I'm hearing. What do you think, Elena? Sound familiar? Ruined temple, burial mound, unholy piece of Valmar sealed up inside?
Like Garmia Tower. It cannot be. Valmar.
I have not heard of such a thing.
Terrific. Then we can be on our way.
Hold, Ryodo. The suffering of the townspeople may be a result of the breaking of a seal. We must investigate.
Whoa there, Gumshoe. I don't recall hunting down reawakening God of Evil as being part of my job description.
Saving those in need is the duty of those who follow Grannis. I will not ignore my duty. Ryudo and I most certainly will not ignore these people. We must aid them.
The commas are extremely close to periods in this font. Now you're just being stubborn. Let's try to be rational here. One, I'm not being paid. I repeat that. I am not being paid. 2. Grannis should be more than able to take care of Valmar without us. 3. You need to get to the cathedral as soon as possible.
Ryudo, please. I cannot ignore their suffering. If I do, I might as well never take another step toward the cathedral. So you will not be moved, then? Very well, I will help them by myself.
I'll have to protect you, of course. Stop it with the self-righteous expression. Come on, make a nice face for me.
What are you doing? Cut her out!
We'll check out the ruins. But tomorrow we take the Skyway, no matter how many kittens are stuck in trees.
Oh, Ryudo.
I mean, we'll get some money down there.
Father, you spoke of an excavation.
Yes, but take caution. No one has been permitted to explore the ruins. There is much danger.
Thank you, Father. Ryudo, let us depart. Oh, Father. I have had terrible dreams of late. In them I am haunted by darkness. Does this mean that my soul is weak?
Do not allow darkness to have a doorway to your heart. A strong soul resists darkness. Carry yourself accordingly.
There's also the possibility that they're just dreams. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Thank you very much. Father, may you be blessed by Lord Grannis.
The same to you, O songstress of Grannis.
Let's get this over with. We don't have room for any more of these roadside attractions in our itinerary.
Oh, Mr. Ryudo.
Alright, it is about time for us to wrap up the episode, so let me get down to the inn. Oh. Walby. Merrick, what brings you here?
The smell of this place, it offends the earth.
Wait, tell me, is my brother here? What of Melfi's? Where is he? What has he done?
I sense the foul work of that demon here. Do not ask of what came by his hand, for I wish not to bear the remembrance of it.
But is he here, or do you only suspect?
Mr. Merrick, this town is now deeply troubled. Please, will you aid us in our search for the root of this evil? Will you help us put an end to it?
To protect the power of which you speak from ever being used again, I shall join you.
Thank you very much.
And we have another party member, a bloodhound. Add Merrick to the party. I mean, I didn't exactly have a choice in that. He's got a lot of hit points. Let's see. I could spend some on that, but I really do want that one. Alright, so let's see what his abilities are. Beast Fang Cut, Spirited Axe Attack, cancel effect. Killer Blow with all mind and body. Blast Enemy with Beast Soul Power. And Heartening Roar, ups attack power. For all friends. Alright. He's not going to have any magic. So he's got a Battle Axe. Plus 42 attack. A Broad Axe used in combat. Shoulder Guards. Huge Shoulder Pads. Plus 23 defense. Hide Turban. Plus 14 Def, made of Demon Beast Hide. Giant's Shoes. Plus 5 move. Plus 5 Def. Huge Shoes. Hercules Brace. Plus 5 attack. And no mana. Alright. We have a new party member. But before we head out, let's go ahead and get saved. I don't know if we can rest. Yeah, we can't. I didn't think so. Alright, Merrick is level 19. So a little bit higher level than the rest of us. But when we come back next time, we will head down into the ruins and see if there was some portion of Valmar down there. I don't know about you. I am kind of suspecting that there is, and I'm kind of getting a feeling for what it might have been. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.